What's up everyone, it's your boy NS Racing 42, aka Nathan Stapleton here, for season number 1 of the TRN Red Bull Cup series. This is the first weekend with both of my series being under the TRN name. Yesterday in the TRN Krispy Kreme series, we saw Elijah Gordon punch his ticket into the Krispy Kreme series chase. Now, tonight, it's the Cup series turn for Nashville. And the thing is, this race comes in as the fourth to last race before the chase. It's Nashville, Darlington, Ricky as of now for Cup. That might change though if the game won't allow me to. And Indianapolis. All fairly different racetracks, and all can produce some surprise winners. But before we get started, here's the top 10 starting positions for the M&M's 400 at Nashville. On the pole is Trey White, and alongside him is Tom Jonas. Third, Sean Old. Fourth, Diego Lopez. Fifth, Carl DeFriesen. Sixth, M&M's Truck Series champion Juan Garcia. Daytona 500 champion Patrick Smith in 7th, Ned Van Hunter in 8th, and the Nathan Ormond in 9th, and Michael Canto in 10th. So, here's the points coming into race 14 at race 13 of the season. So, 10 spots are locked up with winners as long as Nicholas Bay can be in the top 30 in points after the race at Indy. Right now he's 35th in points, so not of what he needs to do, and he starts 35th, 36th here today, or tonight at Nashville, so we just have to wait and see. So, yeah, here's the points. Diego Lopez, who starts 4th, is 53 points above the cutoff. Michael Canto, who starts 10th, he's 51 points above the cutoff, and Trey White, he's on the pole and he's 44 above the cutoff, but then that's where it gets really close. Mitchell Henderson, plus 7. Andrew Miller, who starts all the way back in 35th, he's plus 5. Juan Garcia, who starts 6th, he's plus 4. And Emilian Block, minus 4, Gatlin Downey, minus 8, Nathan Faden, minus 9, Boyles, minus 16, Lewis, minus 20, Jonas, minus 21, Moore, minus 26, Clampton, minus 28, Higdon, minus 29, Ace Garcia, minus 30, Evan Hunter, minus 32, Nick Kennedy, minus 33, Shane Winslow, minus 36, and Zachary Fitzwater, minus 41 points out. So it's going to be a good one here at Nashville. 60 laps on this concrete, little bit shorter than the mile-and-a-half racetrack. It's called a super speedway when it's not. Don't ask me. But it's going to be a good one. I don't know when we will pit, but we will have pit stops. Enough chit-chat. Let's start the Red Bull Cup Series TRN season from this point on with a bang at Nashville. Let's go from the Music City.
Drivers, start your engines!
All 40 drivers will get rolling off. With that being said, here is the official starting lineup from the bottom to the top of the screen. And it's going to be a good one. 60 laps here under the lights for the concrete mile-and-a-half, shorter than the mile-and-a-half racetrack. Trey White, Tom Jones, race 13 of the season underway at Nashville. Bray Wyatt will lead lap number 1 from the pole. Charlotte is in second and Yepes in third. Charlotte, we've not talked that much about this 2 team. At this point, I'm pretty sure that he is in a must-win situation. And even that, he's going to need help to get into the top 30 in points. So he needs to chase down Bray Wyatt, and he's chasing down. He needs to get by Bray Wyatt and lead as many laps as he can. Yepes, we talked about him, he's been so consistent this season. He won the season opener in the 3 and Pro Series, and he won the finale at Homestead in the 3 and Pro Series. And he's been consistent all season up to this point. Because of reasons, he won at Talladega, and he's starting to get pretty fast recently. Here comes Carter Friesen third, and here comes Sean Odd for the race lead, possibly. It is going to be a little bit tough to pass someone, but I think it will be easier to pass someone tonight in the Cup race than it was yesterday during the Krispy Kreme Series race. But Bray Wyatt still out front on lap 5 already of 60. Yepes in third, Friesen in fourth, Jonas in fifth, Smith in sixth. He's not won since Las Vegas, but he's been so consistent that I do believe he comes in to this race as the overall point leader. So, very consistent for this BK racing number 83. Single file right now. Once these tires get owned, about 10 or 15 laps, then we're going to see some more side-by-side racing. Benny Watson, he's in last right now. That's not of what he wants to do if he wants to try to make it into the chase. He's not been that strong this season because he's outside the top 30 in points, so not the season for Benny Watson for that 16. Bray Wyatt still out front. The first battle isn't until for 13th place, so top 12 all single file, now 13th place single file. And here comes Mitchell Henderson. We talked about him, he's +7 coming into this race. And here comes the god of NL 2003, Zachary Fitzgerald. He knows at this point, either A, he has to go hard and get lots of top 5s and top 10s, and hope for some bad luck for guys ahead of them in points, or he has to go bold and try to steal a win if Fitzy and Zachary Fitzgerald wants to make it into the chase this season. That would be rare, but who knows, it's not been the best this season for him. Carter Friesen in the 1, trying to get third away from Yepes. It's 10, we are on lap 10. Friesen tried it, but he can't do it, and now Jonas battling for fourth, but here comes Patrick Smith as well. Three-way battle for fourth. And Jonas is gonna lose that spot. Well, really? Huge one off of fourth from Tom Jonas. Trying to maintain that 5th place position. Won the top lane here at Nashville. And he's gonna keep 5th. Oh, and keep it from the 83 of Patrick Smith. So he has led every single lap so far, and on lap 12 of 60. Like I said, I don't know when we will see pit stops, but I'm pretty sure that we will have pit stops at some point. No way we can make it 60 laps without pitting. I mean, these tires in 12 laps, let's see, in 12 laps, these tires are always 5/10 of a second slower, give or take a little bit off of the fastest lap already. So, these tires are already falling off, and here comes Yepes trying to take second away from Shawnard. Yepes has been one of the most consistent and more quieter drivers of the season, and he's proving why that he is the highest guy in the chase standings as of now that would make it in on points. Friesen trying to close in and battle for third with Yepes. Still all the way right and the number 34. Ford has only won one time this season. And that was all the way back in the Coca-Cola 600 with Jeff Scott. Other than that, it's been all Chevy for the most part. Only two Toyotas have been able to win, Patrick Smith and Christian Vargas. Besides that, 9 out of the 12 races up to this point have been won by Chevy. Trey Wright trying to prove them wrong and get another Ford and have a second Ford win and punch the ticket into the playoffs. But as long as Trey Wright is consistent the next 4 races, he's most likely gonna make it in on points. Or, yeah, he'll either make it on wins, on a win or points, most likely. Friesen trying again for third place, but can't get it. Lap 18 now. Top 10. About a third of the way through the M&M's 400 is Trey White, Shawnard, Yepes, Friesen, Jonas, Juan Garcia, Patrick Smith, Nathan Orman, Ben Crouch, and Michael Canto. Once again, he's been one of the quieter guys, just like Yepes and Trey White, but he's been one of the most consistent guys. He is doing it once again. Trey White, Yepes, basically Canto, Yepes, and White are all doing what they need to do once again here tonight, wanting all of them winning in the top 10. And Trey White dominating here at Nashville. Alright. 1/3 of the way through the M&M's 400 here at Nashville. It's been all Trey White in this number 34. But here comes Shawnard in the number 2, trying to take the race lead, and Friesen trying to take third away from the 77. These tires are very old. 21 laps on these tires now. Might be the best chance to try and make a pass on the inside lane. But Trey White with a huge one up top. Shawnard stays even. Great battles for first and third. And great battles all over the place right now, up front. Trey White keeps the race lead. 77 and the 1 still battling for third, never mind Yepes keeps it. And Garcia and Todd Jones now battling for 5th. Garcia's gonna take it, and Garcia's gonna try one of the top lane in 1 and 2, and maybe try to take 4th away from Carter Friesen. He's going to have a 1 going into turn 1 and 2. Can Garcia make it work? One of the top lane, he gets a little bit tight. Still side by side. And now I think he's gonna lose it, and he will. It's hard to make a pass on that inside lane, but it's a good way to defend yourself if someone tries passing you up top here at Nashville. Now Jonas and Garcia having a good battle for 5th right now. Quentin Moore, he is all the way back in last place, not the one that he needs coming into this race. This could potentially knock him out of making it into the chase. Gatlin Downey, he was 8 points back from making it. This is not what he needs. Mark Davidson only has 2 wins. Jake Jefferson only has 2 wins. Foyles is not what he wants. He comes in here 16 points back. Crampton is not what he wants. He comes in here 28 points back. And Miller, he came in here 5 points to the good. This is not what he needs. And Nicholas Ray, he might be 29th right now. That's meh. I don't know if that's going to be good enough for him to make it into the top 30 in points. We'll just have to wait and see. Nathan Fayen, he was 9 points back coming into this race. He's back and deep in the field. Same as Shane Winslow and Evan Hunter. They both came in here. Let's see, Evan Hunter came in here 32 points back. And Shane Winslow came in here 36 points back. So, lots of guys that we have seen up front, all up front, but some guys that have been up front who have not really been in the back that much this season, are in the back of the field and deep in the field. Here, halfway through the M&M's 400. And pit stops just past halfway. Wow. The majority of the field coming down on lap 31. Can these guys make it? They should be able to. But wow, I was not expecting that. Pit stops here about halfway at Nashville. Will Ben Crouch and Patrick Smith come in? Yes, they will. Most of the field came in that first time by and then about 7 to 10 cars came down this time by. It should cycle out to Trey White being a race leader still. Maybe. Yep, it will. At the line, it should be Trey White who will reclaim the lead after that cycle of pit stops. And it is. Trey White out front, Sean Old in second, Yepes in third, Friesen in fourth. Where did Taylor Hickton come from? Up to fifth now after pit stops. Where did Jeff Scott come from? Where did Ben Crouch come from? Where did Nathan Faden come from? Holy cow. Both Penske cars won thrown in the top 10. Both Plymouth racing cars running up front in the top 10. Impressive. But what's not impressive is Evan Hunter. He came in here 32 points back, and this might just wrap up his chances of a championship in Season 1 of the Red Bull Cup Series dead last as of now. Boyles came in here 16 points back. He's 39th. Zachary Delello, he now had the best of seasons outside the top 30 in points, and he's 38th. Wow. Jonas, ouch. He went from top 5, top 10, to now he's back on 37th. That might do it for his championship hopes. Same with Ben Watson and Roger Way and Quentin Moore and Andrew Miller. I don't know. But, yeah, bad stops for some guys, great stops for others. As also, where did John Anderson, the number 10, come from? He's now just outside the top 10. And how about Phoenix winner Christian Vargas, 112. Coupon and 14th out of nowhere as well. First battle that I can see is for 6th place with Jeff Scott, the 600 winner, and Ben Crouch, the Watkins Glen winner. Sean Owen, he's trying to close down Trey White still, but no one's been able to pass him all night long up to this point. But we still have about 21 laps to go here at Nashville, and Sean Old is closing in fast. Because he's there, and that is, and the question is, can he get by him? So far tonight, the answer has been no. But we just have to wait and see. At the line, 2/3 of the way through the M&M's 400. 40 down, 20 to go here at Nashville. If these guys are not careful though and they get side by side in maybe 5 to 10 laps, then there's a possibility that Pez could close right back in on these two. Just like what he did late in the going on that first one. Lap number 43. Here at Nashville, dominance continues for Trey White and the 34 team. They've been perfect all night. Got a great qualifying lap. Got the pole. Got a great pit stop. He's led every single lap besides that cycle of pit stops. He really doesn't have to win at this point. 44 points to the good coming into this race. He doesn't have to win. But he's going to try to be the 11th driver to win and lock themselves into the playoffs. Remember, if we get 4 different winners the next 4 races, then that would mean only 2 drivers would make it in on points. Right now, 6 drivers would. So, this is not of what guys outside the top 16 want to see. It is more drivers winning, more different drivers winning. They want to see repeat winners. Like William Block, he wants to see a repeat winner, even though it's not going to happen because Code of Reason is 2 seconds back with 15 laps to go. So, this is very interesting to see of what happens with the chase wise. 14 laps to go here at Nashville. Trey White still out front, Ford trying to get the second win of the season. And the third Red Bull Cup Series win. They won the Clash with Zachary DeLello all the way back in May. They won the Coca-Cola 600 with Jeff Scott. And now they're trying to win here at Nashville with Trey White. But they also have Jeff Scott's teammate Sean Old right behind him. And Sean Old is closing in. It was a quarter of a second last time by. This time by is down to a 10th. Sean Old is there, all over the back bumper of that number 34. Here comes your Pez in the 77, going for second now. Maybe he was saving his stuff for like the last 10 laps. Who knows? Nope, he's gonna let Sean just file in. 10 laps to go, and the M&M's 400 here at Nashville Super Speedway. It's been all Trey White, and at this rate, he might be in victory lane here tonight at Nashville. 9 laps to go for Trey White in the number 34. trying to get his first career win on his channel and his first Red Bull Cup Series win. Sean Olive. He's all over the back bumper of Trey White though. But as we've seen all night long up to this point, no one's been able to pass Trey White in this 34. Almost no one has been able to get even to the inside of this 34. This 34 team, Trey White is peaking at the right time, with just 4 to 5 races before the chase begins, and he's peaking at the right time, and he might even get the race win if he can pull off Charlo and Yepes for just 6 more laps at the line. Six laps to go at Nashville. And the question is that, remember, these guys pitted just a lap or two past halfway. Can these guys make it? They should be able to, but I could be wrong. If we get a caution now, it will end it. 5 laps to go at Nashville for Trey White in the number 34. Here comes Yepes trying to take second away from Sean Old in the number 2. But the outside lane just so good with gaining 1 when someone's trying to pass you on the inside lane. 4 laps to go at Nashville. Three laps to go at Nashville for the 34 of Trey White. Coming into this race, I almost knew that in my head that Yepes, Canto, and Trey White were all going to most likely point the way in. But here tonight, Trey White could possibly change my mind, and Trey White looks like he's gonna say screw the points, I'm just gonna win here at Nashville. Well, never mind, maybe I just changed it. 2 laps to go at Nashville. But Trey White with a huge 1 and 1 and 2, that might have sealed it. The top side is just so strong. Shauna tried. He gave it 1 last breath, but it won't be enough. White flag, final lap in the M&M's 400 for the TRN Red Bull Cup Series for the guy who makes all of the thumbnails for it. Trey White and the number 34 for Front Row Motorsports. Ford. Coming off of turns 3 and 4. Trey White and Ford are going to get it done at Nashville. Trey White punches his ticket into the Red Bull Cup Series chase. And Ford will get the 3rd career Red Bull Cup Series win here at Nashville. How about that? A dominant night, a dominant performance, and Trey White just punched his ticket into the Red Bull Cup Series chase. Wow. Strong effort by Sean, but it was just not enough. Trey White and gets the win, dominating performance here at Nashville. Sean in 2nd, Yepes in 3rd, Friesen in 4th, Crouch in 5th. Hickton in 6th, Jeff Scott in 7th, Michael Canto in 8th, Juan Garcia in 9th, Nathan Faden in 10th, Patrick Smith in 11th, Sebastian Kukulon in 12th, Christian Vargas in 13th, John Andrews in 14th, William Block in 15th, Fitzwater 16th, Platt 17th, Gardner 18th, Crampton 19th, and Blight 20th. And then rounding out the rest of the field. And apparently I missed that 39 drivers finished, but Nathan Woman, apparently he blew up, and he had a head issue apparently. But he has a win already. He's already locked into the playoffs. But tough break for that 51 team for Nathan Woman. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Trey White and the number 34 team. Coming up next will be the points. The chase field as of now after Nashville, and the points after Nashville. Next time out, it will be the Krispy Kreme series and the Red Bull Cup series at the track so-called Too Tough to Tame. That's right, we are off to Darlington. So, until next time, congrats to Trey White on getting it done here at Nashville. And I will see you guys at Darlington. Bye!